Okay, hola, hola, hola. Just one quick video. Like I said, the rest of this year and next year, until I get on my feet, I'm only going to be checking up on my small circle once a month. And as far as posting on Facebook and YouTube, first of all, I'm not a social media person. I've been off for 5 years. I've been on only due to my homelessness until I get on my feet. Once I get off of my feet, when I get back on my feet, I won't be on social media at all. I will still, check in with my small circle, and I will be getting contacts of a few people that I don't have. Once I delete it, and it would be temporarily because I wish I would have did that when I needed help. And at that time frame, it was literally for a bicycle, which I later got from a church when I was in the first shelter. But anyways, retail for you. Mind you, my career and passion is a teacher assistant, which I can't work in my field until the Botox get out of my system. Because bladder pills, the Mibotrex made me worse to begin with. And then the Botox made it hard for me to empty my bladder. Also, I don't care what people think about me. I only care what Jesus Christ and God thinks about me. I'm a person, there is people with YouTube channels that tell all of their business. They make money, numerous thousands of dollars. Me, no. I tell what I want to tell and share. And it's mainly just been because of my homelessness and advocating for people or spreading the gospel. Anyways, I have 5 minutes. Anyways, I want to get on retail because I currently have to work out of my field until I get better. And I can't get a second job until I literally be able to take antibiotics for a bladder infection on top of my disability. And the worst side effects out of the 10 different side effects is it's hard to empty your bladder. So I knew my hours would be cut because in retail, they're very unrealistic. I've known this for years. I've done two jobs as a teacher assistant. I always had another job. I didn't need another job. I had a savings problem and a shopping problem. I learned how to start saving after being a teacher assistant, like before leaving being a teacher assistant, because I dealt with bullying. And then later on, I ended up trying to fix my bladder and made it worse. So I can't work in my field right now. Hopefully one day I can. I don't know. It depends if the Botox ever get out of my system, which is 3 years, come 2026. And they lied and said it'd be 1 year. And of course, the doctor who did the Botox, didn't he withheld information until after the surgery where nobody would get it, meaning you have to have numerous ones, or they don't know how many you would need to get to see results. I didn't hear that until after the surgery. It's all about the money. It's evil. At the end of the day, God knows. And people will be punished one day. Maybe not now. That's why people do stuff. Because they know they can get away with it. Anyways, retail for you. So I knew my hours would be cut because you have to have 67 boxes an hour. Mind you, I get three pallets, 3.5 pallets done, like high up stacked pallets. And you also have more than one duty. Okay. The position is, at a retail store, stocking, but they try to throw in unrealistic stuff like you got to face, and it's not just facing that item that you put on the shelf like usual back in the day. Like things were unrealistic then, but I didn't care because I didn't have a disability. Nowadays, things are even more unrealistic. So you have to face like 3 rows down, like in your area. So if you stocking and putting something on a shelf, you gotta face that whole section from top to bottom, like that's around that area, and then you got to do your overstock. So that's 3 different positions. I get the overstock. Okay, it can't go on the shelf. You got to put it up. So, anyways, so with a bladder infection on top of my disability, I knew my hours would be cut. Okay. So the 22nd, like they ripped me off for my paycheck. Like I work third shift. It's very odd. So just now finding out about this stuff, I had to email and text people in HR like my apologies. Like this is for tomorrow. But I need y'all to get on it ASAP because like I'm working on getting on my feet and getting a second job. Right now I can't do so because this job will not be the priority job Monday through Friday. It will be just a weekend job, Saturday and Sunday. Whereas I'm trying to get back into the theater.